So, kung ako po yung magiging Chief Justice, isa yan sa mga gagawin ko. Pag may susulat, meron na akong form letter. Ask your lawyer to submit the proper pleading.
Salamat po. Thank you, Justice Peralta.
Justice Lagman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Justice Brion, good afternoon. I heard you mentioning about a dream court. A dream court. You mentioned earlier about your dream court. Okay. If you will become the next Chief Justice, how are you going to make your dream court a reality?
I think if I become Chief Justice,
Yes.
I will hit the ground running in making this a reality.
Yes.
Number one, I have a plan of action. For example, on the matter of delay, I have a plan of action. On the matter of graft and corruption, I have a plan of action. For PILJA, for JBC, for the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, I have a plan of action laid out. It's a question of prioritization, Madam. Katulad po nitong case backlog natin. The problem is almost in crisis proportions, if I may look at it that way. Because my researchers tell me that this is a problem that date back to the 1980s. Nakikita ko po yung mga sinusulat ni Justice Vicente Mendoza na ito na ang problema. Hanggang ngayon, ito pa ang problema. Tapos, lumalaki pa ng lumalaki ang problema. Ngayon, marami po namang solusyon. Doon sa aking pakikinig kahapon, narinig ko si Justice Hermosissima. Ine-explain niya kung paano yung mga courts na hindi na natin, walang mga aplikante, sana maililipat natin sa Maynila. But that needs legislation. Isa pong kailangan din siguro ng legislation, can we have or establish hybrid courts? Hybrid courts.
Hybrid? Okay.
Yung pong, katulad po sa Tawi-Tawi, na walang husgado. Ang kaso po naman, may by jurisdiction.
Yes.
So may MTC, may RTC. Gumawa tayo ng hybrid courts. Pwede sa RTC, pwede sa MTC. Ipasok natin doon. So legislation po yan. Ang hindi po nangangailangan ng legislation, yung po tinatawag kong substantial claims court. In contrast with small claims court. Itong substantial claims court, para pong susubukan na rin natin yung procedures sa small claims court. Pero hanggang 1 milyon lamang.
Okay.
Hanggang 1 milyon ang So RTC po ang mag-handle diyan. And then ito po naman ay mapapalawig natin. So pagdating ng panahon, yung pong sinasabi ni Justice Abad na simplified procedures in our second level courts, yan po, it will be all over. Pero unti-unti ang ating approach. Ang pinagdidiferensyahan po namin ni Justice Abad a matter of approach. Ayoko pong bigla. Sabi ko, dahan-dahan, dahan-dahan. Because the impact of a failure would be terrible on the justice system. So, tama na yun sa small claims court. Nasubukan natin. Subukan naman natin substantial claims court. Tapos mayroon na rin po tayong sa IP, intracorporate dispute. Lumalawig na po Lumalawig na.
Claims.
Kaya pagdating ng panahon, sanay na ang ating mga abogado, ang ating mga litigants. So, iyan po ang aking plano. Meron po akong individual plan of action na gagawin.
That's very good, Justice Brion. Now, I also heard you saying about the participation of the court in nation building. Can you further elucidate that? How can the court participate in nation building?
The court participates in nation building because law is the glue. The Constitution is the glue that binds this nation together. And the court is the guardian of the Constitution through the rule of law. And it is the court who provides stability to this society because disputes are inevitable among individuals or between government departments and offices. It is this court, the judiciary, that provides the solutions and stability. And to my mind, Your Honor, this is a very significant contribution to nation building. Hindi po mabubuo ang ating bansa kung ang mga components nito ay nag-aaway-away at walang referee na nagre-resolve ng mga away.
So that is it. Okay, Justice. Now, high esteem and respect of the courts guarantees the stability of the administration of justice in our country. If you become the next Chief Justice, how do you intend to promote high esteem and respect for the courts?
High esteem and respect for the courts
Yes.
is not something that we can achieve through the media.
Okay, yes.
High esteem
I
and
agree
respect
with you.
for the court are available only through substantive delivery
Yes.
of our functions. What is the function of the judiciary? It's essentially adjudication.
Yes.
So to my mind, the clogging of the dockets is a problem of crisis proportions. Diyan tayo nakikita ng mga publiko natin.
Yes.
Ang kaso nila nagtatagal ng 5-10 taon. Eh talagang hindi po maniniwala sa atin kung ganyan ang nakikita sa atin. Kaya dapat ating isinusulong yan ang isinusulong. Eh marami pong problema eh. Mayroon po tayong systemic problem galing sa Constitution, ang iba nitong ating mga systemic problems. Yung pong Article 8, Section 1, yung expanded jurisdiction ng Korte Suprema, napakalaking problema po yan eh. Kung inyong tutuusin, sapagkat maganda nga na grave abuse of discretion in any portion of the government. But let us remember, that provision was intended to address only a specific need, yung political question doctrine. But the way this was implemented, lahat na lang sinesersurary.
Yes.
Interlocutory order sa ibaba is a certiorari. So, this is something that we should remedy to the extent, right now, to the extent that we don't need a constitutional amendment. Yan pong, yung pong ating kakulangan sa korte. Ang budget po,